You talking about, nigga?
What you mean, bitch? Okay, starts talking.
This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in
He's a
full
bitch.
roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go.
Shut you up, man. Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey, yo, he can do all the bad talking about everybody else, but everybody else. The longer run, he goes, you a fan, you this, you that. Shut the fuck up and play your game, you bitch. He was 7-11 when that nigga burned.
This will be a touchback.
You know what I'm saying?
First carry for Nick Chubb. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. On the move to his left. This is the tight end, Njoku. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A give running right is Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Out to his left. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. A give. This is Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They give to Chubb out of the gun. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Mayfield off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And some room to work. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big pickup there on the run. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mixon on the toss right. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Burrow. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way.
Goopy.
Down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal, a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll give it to Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away. From his end zone, it's Dimitri Felton. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run.
Madden running the ball 10 times for 19 yards, and you're going to do this the whole game and be a girl. Evidently, motherfucker, you ran 10 times for 19 yards. 2 yards of carry. Pop. Fruitcake. Look at it, he carried.
He want to throw it deep to Schwartz.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mayfield going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll get to the 29-yard line right down there. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Moving the pressure right.
Fuck, nigga, punt the ball. You a coward. Punt the ball. You a sugarfoot.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, gonna be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get it.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Flush down right.
Fuck, nigga.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
Ah! Fuck, nigga. Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call.
Who a bum?
They don't care about the situation. They think that play at that time.
That fucking line, man.
So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
That's tough. Wrong side of the field, that chunky yardage to pick up. That's stretch. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes.
You want to take somebody else out of the game? Go ahead, pause the game, take somebody else out of the game, man.
How about that play action?
Oh, you can't. Ah!
Just enough.
Ah!
Tight end free downfield for the completion.
Mixon the first down carry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Completes it to Boyd. They runs into completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Well, if you do good man coverage, Brandon, the drag routes a pretty good way to run against it because you're running away from people.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. Touchdown! Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and to the air. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Mixon now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So after the field goal, here's Mixon. Send this one away. Here goes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time this year was out there, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense to defense.
Fuck, nigga! It's not gonna work, fucking bum! You're a bum! You're a loser! You're a whore! You're not good! You suck! You're trash! Clown! Stop throwing that dumbass shit, man. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not playing. No, you're not. You was not playing. You really wanted to do that. You really thought you was like that. You're not like that, nigga. That shit not like that. You're not like that, Goop.
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Do you know anybody in the world? Have you been where I've been? You're not like that. That's why. He was beat anyway. You not like that. You, motherfucker, you heard what I said?
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football, and that just went out the window there with it.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute.
Calling that same weak-ass play-action D-cross. How many times you called that, bum? It's trash, bro. Sorry. A sorry-ass nigga. You a sorry-ass nigga. Now go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, okay.
Swings this out for Hunt. And this lines up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, Mayfield. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's not done.
And this one now, in own territory, Gacy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Yeah, go ahead. Halfback screen. Halfback screen. Loser. Loser.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They go play action. Mayfield. They'll roll it out right. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where he able to move the V and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
First down, Mayfield. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, and it ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Burrow on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get in the field goal range with a completion.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front as we are off to our window now to check in with Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Welcome back. Halftime
you didn't.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football in quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 and will drive the 33-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now. 8 yards was the game last time. 6 in the company. Burrow looking to pass. Being chased out left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time. Forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Slant pass to Boyd. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, 29 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Browns drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run. He was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And they've had little to no success stopping him on the ground all game long, because that's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and by far the best touchdown of the bunch. They came into this game knowing that they needed to rely on him, and the defense knew they needed to slow him down, yet he's delivered in a big way, and he's been sensational.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Here's Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield now. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Touchdown, Browns. Jarvis Landry, 49 yards. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps, a good start.
A start that was sorely needed, because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting a touchdown, getting back into it, gives them hope as they move forward.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 40. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're passing here. Joe Burrow eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Steps away to his left. And he's He's left with no option here but to throw it away. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately, he's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Chubb again. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now Joe Mixon. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Wow, and even 200 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, Mixon. He will push his way down to about the 14. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Here we go with Burrow. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield. Rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he's got room. There he goes, left side.
Here we go. Here we go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 75 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this fielded right at the goal line. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Burrow. And this one is incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And finally taken down to the 25-yard line. But 223 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. Now they run with Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is good. From 49 yards away, he nailed it. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who...